Feliz Mes de la Herencia Hispana, in celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. In this episode of Made in Montgomery, I'll take you on a journey where we'll explore the culinary heart of Hispanic culture through the eyes and kitchens of some of the most beloved restaurants in our community. From Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela, and Cuba, join us as we savor the traditions, stories, and passion that make each dish a celebration of heritage. Our first stop brings us to Argentina, a country renowned for its love of beef and its vibrant grilling traditions.
And the chimichurri sauce. Chimichurri sauce, you see sauce right here.
Guillermo Ribulota is preserving the Argentine traditions through his restaurant El Patio, right here in Rockville.
Like these are like the empanadas for catering.
The lack of Argentine products in the area at the time is what led him and his family to create a little slice of Argentina.
So we call it El Patio, as meaning the backyard, basically, like a place where you can meet people and greet and get together and have fun. And my family wanted to eat some of the products that we sell today. We couldn't find them anywhere, so we decided to find a place. And then the business kept growing, and well, now we're 23 years from it.
From the savory empanadas to the mouth-watering parrillada, every dish is a testament to the rich flavors of Argentina.
What makes the Argentine empanada special?
The dough itself, first of all.
I was able to join Guillermo make some beef empanadas during my visit.
So today we'll show you basic steps of what you need and how you do an empanada.
An empanada, which its name comes from the Spanish empanar and translates as breaded, meaning wrapped or coated in bread, is commonly eaten in Spain, some Southern European countries, Latin American countries, and the Philippines.
It's the item that we sell the most by far. And what's so fun about empanadas is that you can make whatever flavors you want. Most popular one is, of course, ground beef. It's the condiments. We have cumin, we have chili pepper. We bring it from Argentina, so it's a little bit sweeter. We have the paprika, also from Argentina. You have pepper, parsley, you have chives, salt and pepper, of course. And on this side, as you can see, we use onions, peppers, and of course, always garlic. All right? So with those condiments, the ground beef in it, you cook it. The empanada always has to be cooked. The inside is always cooked. You don't put raw things inside the dough.
Okay.
Because then at the end, you're just going to be cooking the dough. You put all the condiments together, then you cool it down, and this is what you get. It's basically the filling of an empanada. The last thing we do, we're going to put some sliced olives, and then we're going to do also some hard-boiled eggs.
Mix it up.
Mix it up, and this is ready to go. We close about 10,000 of these a week, so we have machines that help us do it too, because doing it by hand is not feasible anymore.
Okay, yeah.
We use egg yolk a little bit just to put on the sides, so it will help it
To stick?
to stick
Okay.
and not open when you cook it.
Guillermo explained that there is a special technique for folding empanadas.
So basically, what you do is you press on the borders,
Okay.
all right?
And I had a go at trying it myself.
Okay.
If you're looking for a job, we have a job for you. Oh, you're doing great. You've done this before.
No, I have not. This is my first time, I promise.
All right, so you're doing great.
I didn't disappoint, making my very first empanada. And of course, no meal is complete without chimichurri sauce, which has become a staple in Latin American cuisine.
What you did? Awesome, 10 of 10. Higher.
Oh my goodness, so proud of myself.
It's no secret that in Argentina, soccer is more than just a sport. It's a way of life. And at El Patio, that passion is celebrated with live match viewings.
We became the spot to be for Argentinians.
So whether you're craving a taste of Argentina or simply looking for a place to enjoy good food and great company, El Patio Restaurant is the perfect destination. For their hours of operation or to learn more, visit their website.
Next, we visit Arepas Pues in downtown Silver Spring, where the flavors of Colombia and Venezuela come together in perfect harmony.
At Arepa Pues,
Yeah, and Colombia has one of the countries has many kinds of different flowers.
Rodrigo Encinales brings the heart of Colombia to the plate,
That plate is called Pabellón Criollo.
while celebrating the deep-rooted connections between Colombian and Venezuelan cuisine.
But Colombia and Venezuela, we manage the same names, the same recipes.
One of the most beloved culinary staples shared by both countries is the arepa, a type of flat bread made of ground maize dough stuffed with a filling.
The best popular food for Latin America.
And although Arepa Pues focuses on arepas, Rodrigo wanted it to be a place where all Latin Americans found a piece of home.
Here come from Mexican, for Colombian, for Venezuelan people, for Peruvian people. That's the idea, arepas pues.
We have Colombian arepas and Venezuelan arepas, so different dishes.
Rodrigo's son, Carlos, walked us through the preparation of the arepa.
The arepa is made with gluten-free flour the night before. We grab it and then we grill it over here at the grill to give it a little bit, for it to be a little bit toasted.
The delicious pockets of the arepas.
We fill it. The arepas are filled with ingredients. Depending on whether Colombian and Venezuelan, they have different ingredients.
Reflecting the diverse culinary landscapes.
This one will have grilled chicken, avocado, and Colombian sausage. This is chorizo, only in Colombia. It's really good. And then they will open it and they will put the ingredients inside the arepa. And this is a Colombian arepa.
What are the main differences between the Venezuelan and the Colombian?
Well, it's just the ingredients, the fillings inside of it that vary. Okay, she's Venezuelan, so this is a Venezuelan dish.
But this is mixed, right?
Yes, Colombian and Venezuelan. We have both. We have Colombian arepas, Venezuelan arepas, Colombian dishes, Venezuelan dishes. God, I'm glad you guys made it out.
Yeah, you got good reviews. We looked at it. We came over here.
We try to not use as much frozen food as we can. We try to buy the ingredients and make it ourselves the night before, or at least for it to be frozen just for a couple of days, so it's the freshest that you can get the food.
Rodrigo has had humble beginnings before he became a successful business owner. When he first immigrated to the U.S. from Colombia, he worked as a salesperson in many Hispanic stores. Then he turned to his passion, coffee making.
These beans here are all ours, all roasted here, exported from Colombia. And we have the machine here, the espresso machine, that allows us to make very, very good coffee.
Food plays a central role in Latin American culture, serving as a unifying force that brings families and communities together to celebrate heritage, traditions, and the joy of shared meals. And Rodrigo's mission has been to reflect that culture.
So the idea or the point is that you need to feel that you eat in your home.
To learn more about their hours and menu, visit their website. Our last stop takes us to Cuba, an island where the flavors are as lively and soulful as the music. Nestled in the heart of Burtonsville, Cuba de Ayer offers more than just a meal. It offers a taste of Cuba's rich heritage. At the heart of Cuba de Ayer is its owner, Jessica Rodriguez.
So growing up, with us being first generation, we were raised on Cuban food. I didn't know any different. I thought, whenever we got hungry or we wanted to go out to eat. I could never get Cuban food. I could only get it if I cooked it at home. And so we just set out to want to share our culture and our cuisine with the locals.
From the moment you walk in, you're transported to the Caribbean island. The walls are adorned with echoes of Cuba's past.
So when you think about the Caribbean or the Latin culture from Cuba, here we tried to bring as much of that as possible by incorporating paintings, bongos, anything that represents music, anything that's lively.
And the aromas in the air tell stories of traditions passed down through generations.
Everything's family recipe. So that rice it's called armoros and cristianos, which is when you have your white rice and your black beans already cooked together. I will say that it's more popular to have it separate, but it's more unique to us to have it mixed together. My mother-in-law actually ended up doing the cooking for us because when we opened, I found out I was pregnant. These are the sweet plantains, which also are a little bit more popular, and it's all her recipes. So we have, her recipes, and all the recipes are passed down through her generation. And for this plantain, it's a green plantain. What you do is you just add some salt to it. So for the appetizers, you have your empanadas and then your shrimp and avocado. So we do have a very flavorful cuisine, with all the spices that we use, and we try to infuse those flavors to give like this dynamic burst of pop in your mouth. So we did create our own hot sauce. It's very flavorful.
One of those flavorful signature dishes is the ropa vieja, which also happens to be Cuba's national dish. It is a slow-cooked shredded beef that's as rich in flavor as it is in history.
Okay.
I had the privilege of cooking this iconic dish alongside Jessica.
The first process is we're going to take our meat, 2 pounds of flank steak.
Okay.
And we're going to boil this. We're going to boil it with 2 cloves of garlic, a half a teaspoon of cumin, and bay leaf. Once it's tender, we're just going to drain it. Now you want to save the broth. What we're going to do is we're going to shred it.
Okay, just shred it.
What we're going to do is take our fork and then just kind of shred it.
Okay. Well, you're a lot faster than I am.
And as you can see, that it's so tender that it's just going to easily shred. And then you're going to go ahead and just saute this for a few minutes in your olive oil. Oh, we're going to let it cook.
Marinating the beef with a blend of spices.
And then we're going to go ahead and add our meat.
Cooking it slowly until it's tender, and then simmering it with tomatoes, bell peppers, and onions. The final result is nothing short of spectacular. In addition to the ropa vieja, Cuba de Ayer also offers other beloved Cuban classics, including the famous Cuban lechon and the traditional Cuban sandwich.
Usually it's Cuban bread, if you can get it, and then you have ham, pork, mustard, pickle, and Swiss cheese. The combinations are amazing.
Jessica feels deeply grateful for the support and love that has made her restaurant a cherished local spot since 2005.
Thank goodness that everybody has welcomed us with open arms. And now we have people that travel. They'll come from Pennsylvania, Virginia.
You come here often?
At every time. We come here often.
Yes.
A lot.
The great thing about opening this restaurant is that we started to meet more and more Cubans. We were able to introduce ourselves to a Cuban community that we didn't really know existed prior, and that's been a blessing. People come in and they feel like when they eat here, they feel like grandma just cooked a home-cooked meal for them. And that's what we were searching for when we first opened this restaurant. It's very popular. It's called our oxtail.
So whether you're a longtime fan
So good.
or a first-time visitor, you'll leave with more than just a full stomach. You'll leave with a taste of Cuba. From the beef empanada of Argentina to the hearty arepa of Colombia and Venezuela and the soulful dish of Cuba, we've delved into the stories, history, and passion behind the dishes that have shaped generations.
That does it for this edition of Made in Montgomery. For County Cable, I'm MIRCHAYE SAHLU. Thanks for joining us in honoring the rich culinary tapestry that connects us all.